What's going on, guys? I know I haven't made a video in a while, and it's because I've been kind of busy with a few other things. But, from time to time, I do screw around with these Pandora boxes, and this one right here is a really, really good Pandora's box. I mean, I can always change the buttons, but I don't really care if it's pink or not. I do have three girls that play with it as well. I don't have any boys. Unfortunately, I don't have any. So the pink really doesn't bother me. Um, it's a really, really good arcade, and the price is amazing. I only paid 60 bucks for it. It's built very, very well. The bottom bed is made of metal. It does have one sound. Excuse me. It does have one speaker. If you look inside, I'll look. You guys see what it looks like in there. Let me look for my light. I just had my light too. Here it is. All right. So there's my light, and there it is in there. It's a jamma. It's a jamma board, is what it is. I made sure before I purchased it that it was a jamma board. I didn't want a regular Pandora's box. I wanted a jamma board so I can change it up. And yeah, so I ordered up this one from a seller, I think in New Jersey, on eBay. The board is fake. It's not real. But that's the whole reason why I'm here on this here video, is to tell you that this is a great board. For being fake, the jamma board work extremely well. Like, I wouldn't even suggest that you go for the other Pandora's box. If you're like, okay, let me explain myself before I get riddled with bad comments. Say you only want to spend 50 or even 80 bucks on one of these fake Pandora's boxes. Okay, so you're gonna start looking in the cheap ones. They go for about 100. Instead of going for one of those and having bad results, you should just go to the jamma board instead, because it works a lot better. Not only that, I mean, it looks a lot nicer. There's even a housing around the actual board. If you see, there is actually another plastic around that to protect it, so you can see it looks really nice. They did a really good job on that. So you got acrylic on top and bottom, not just the top. You got top and bottom acrylic. Now this board is awesome. I don't know how they did it, but this one does not have any screen tearing. I noticed only the jamma boards have no screen tearing, and that's the reason why I'm trying to tell you you should just skip any of the other fake Pandora boxes, or low grade Pandora's boxes, like the very, very first ones. Those Pandora boxes they have a lot of screen tearing, even though they are the original Pandora's boxes. They're the first ones, not the newer ones that came out in 2018. Not those ones you hear, oh, those are fake. What do you think? Pandora's box was just made with a quad core in it before they existed? No, they were running on single core and dual cores. These are them. These are the leftovers. That's why they got really, really cheap. Now, anyways, so let's go ahead and get into a game, and I can show you guys that it doesn't really have any screen tearing. It has little to zero. I mean, it might just be zero, because from what I'm remembering, I didn't have any screen tearing in it. So let me just look for a game here. Something that's a side scroller. And I have quite a few Pandora boxes, and I will. Lady, go! And they have a lot of screen tearing. As soon as I move from part to part, it tears. I mean, it's not a deal breaker for me, but I know how some of you guys are out there, or some of you guys that pretend you were gonna buy one, but that's the only reason why you're not going to. and then you look on their channel and they have nothing because they're poor. Well, anyways, this is the price here. That's what I paid. 645 games. It is a jamma board. I made sure by the seller. I believe this was sold to me by someone in New Jersey. And let's go ahead and get started. I'll just choose anybody. Come on, choose someone. And I'll just try to run across screen and stuff. I think this may have been a bad choice. See, right now, as soon as I would have went up, it would have already tore on the other Pandora's box, the other ones that I have. And the other two that I have are the very first original Pandora boxes, so they're real. And I still get screen tearing. And for some reason in this one, I get no screen tearing. See, look at that. There's no screens tearing at all. Even when I'm playing other games, like shooting games, there's no screen tearing. And I get I'm getting a great picture. I couldn't hook my scanline generator because for some reason the jamma board doesn't really care for it. So it'll make it look horrible. But I don't really need it. I mean, it works really good without. Look at that. I'm running. Look at how fast I'm going on the other Pandora's box. As soon as I hit another frame, it starts to immediately tear. But it doesn't look bad. But I mean, it is kind of bad. I mean, I can see where that can get on some people's nerves a little bit. I mean, more than half of the people that come to my house and play, they know games and they don't sit there and say, I saw that screen tear. Damn you. Damn that Pandora. No, they don't say anything like that. It's because they don't notice it. But on us, guys that collect games and play games and screw around with them, we notice it. But I'm telling you, it's not that bad with this Pandora's box. And you guys saw the price for $66 is not bad. I mean, that's really cheap to like get into the whole Pandora thing going on there. And it's just riddled with great games. Just awesome games. I don't know if it plays this one that good, but we'll give it a shot. It does play game. It plays the games pretty good. I'm very satisfied with it. It doesn't have any problems. Had it for a little while, not too long. You know, I haven't had it for a long time. But my daughters are pretty rough on it. And everything's been great. I haven't changed any of the controllers in any of my Pandora's boxes. They all work good. They all work decent. All the shit you see on YouTube, that's all fake. All of it. Those are all people who have a ton of money to buy a bunch of stuff. So they want to say, oh, this feels like crap. But really, you're alright, man. If you know which seller to buy. I mean, there are some Pandora's boxes out there from another seller you might buy it from that will do you on the controls and give you it'll give you put together controls. Like controls that they found out of scraps. And the reason why they were in scraps is because those were all pieces that didn't work. So then they just grab a whole bunch of them and then make you a controllers and buttons and then sell it to you. Now, those are sellers that suck, you know? I don't mess around with those kind of sellers. I don't even buy from eBay, really. But if you guys are paying attention, it's not even screen tearing. There's no screen tearing going on here. I'm gonna get out, and it did. It's playing this game great. The sound sounds great too. I'm trying to look for something that says, oh, here we go. Perfect game. Because that game does a lot of side scrolling, and as soon as it scrolls to hit a new frame, you'll see the tearing in a lot of other Pandora's boxes. And my other Pandora's boxes are real, they're not fake, and I still have that problem. But for some reason in this fake jamma board, look at this. Look at this guy. I'm no screen tear. Look at that. Nothing. Look at that. Nothing. A $66 board that's generic happens to have a better has better picture quality than the other Pandora's box. It's real. Not the new ones, don't get me wrong. Not the new ones. The new ones are the quad cores. I'm talking about the old ones that were single core, the very first ones. Now everybody got their hands on this type of technology and they put it in anything now, and that's why there's so many crappy Pandora's boxes going around. But I mean, to tell you the truth, most of them on eBay, you're gonna get a pretty decent one. As long as you get with somebody who has decent sound, like, you know, a percentage of 100, 1 through 100. I mean, you're not gonna go buy from somebody who has no credit towards their name. I mean, as long as you buy from decent people, you should be okay. I bought 3 of them, and 4 of them. Sorry about that. I bought 4 of these things from them. No, 5 of them, and all of them are great. And I got them all from eBay because I didn't want to buy them from Amazon because they're too expensive for the exact same thing. Let's look at that. I'm just scrolling and there's just no problems. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I mean, because that's like the biggest problem for all Pandoras. Man, I'm getting a coin error instead of letting me out. Yes, come on. Yeah, but it's a pretty good box to get here. Sometimes this you have to press these two together sometimes to make start happen. Let's see if I can get out of here. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but it's great. Look, we'll throw on some Metal Slug, and that is absolutely a screen tearing nightmare. And another Pandora's box. Excuse me, the sound was on. That's a screen tearing nightmare. And other Pandora's boxes, other very first Pandora's boxes, it is a screen tearing nightmare, this game. So let's go ahead and just see.
Mission 1, start. Heavy machine gun.
So you see that? Look at that. I'm gonna run across and nothing, no screen tearing. Come on, don't start acting stupid. Look at that. Still no screen tearing, and I'm running across screen and still nothing. But the only thing about the games are not in ABC order, but that doesn't matter because they're all in fighting games. Beat 'em up games are all in beat 'em up games, and shoot 'em ups are all in the shoot 'em up area. So right now these are all shoot 'em ups, and if I go down, and I just keep going, I'll pretty much just keep running into shoot 'em ups, which are extremely great on this. Man, this is just one hell of a console. It's not that I'm praising it because I'm only praising this thing because of the price and because it doesn't have screen tearing. If the price was like $100, I wouldn't even tell you guys about it. But for that very low of money, for $66, zero screen tear, double-sided acrylic on your board and the inside, that's pretty good. That's very good. So here's the price again. You can see I purchased it. That's why it is in all black and white looking, because I cannot touch it to go into it. So I purchased that a while back, and it's been great ever since. About to be a year soon after the summer. And you can see another one there, and then another one was bought over here, and all the rest of the crap I bought. So I just want to let you guys know that you could get a Pandora's Box 4. 4, not 4S or any of the others, just Pandora's Box 4 jamma board style. And if it looks like this, you're on the right track. Because when I went and looked for a real jamma board, it was very difficult to find them. But I know that the ones that had this pattern on it were for sure a jamma board, so I got this one. So if you see this and you're looking for some type of cheap entertainment to give to your friends or people that are hanging out at your place or something, or you're in a garage, especially guys that are hanging around in garages, this is a good way to make bets and make money. So thanks a lot for watching, guys.